Before the video, I just want to bring you guys sad news. I'm in no way affiliated with AmiAmi, but I just want to say good news and bad news. The bad news is AmiAmi has suspended sales till the 3rd of October. I buy all my figures there, and well, the good news is now I can save money. This only applies to in-stock and pre-owned items, and there are so many pre-owned items I buy and I don't unbox it on YouTube. But check out their homepage for more details. Without further ado, let's get on to this week's episode. I think I'll be drenched in bliss if I always have nice figures to unbox. Today we are going to explore the studio Knead. I really love the character design of Azure Lane. I have been playing it extensively, probably to find out what's the allure of Azure Lane. And I mean, transforming ships into anime waifu was probably a pleasant concept. So here we are, we're gonna transform 2D into 3D and we'll be looking at Dido.
ご主人様、ケイジュン大道と申します。ロイヤルメイドとして海にご奉仕させてくださいませ。
So here we have St. Louis with us, but she was gotten fairly cheap off the net. Box comes in blue and has plenty of windows. I mean Dido's box. Talking about being able to look at a figure before buying, I can't remember when I even had a chance to look at a figure before buying because all my figures are purchased online. We've got the heavy edition here for Azure Lane ships. They usually come with rigging or not. So unless I like the character very much, they should look like ships, more than they should look like girls. But who am I kidding here? From the setup instructions, the sword is really held with a little indentation on the stand. Let's check it out already. By the way, St. Louis costs 30,500 yen, new on release, and Dido on the other hand 33,200. So this makes a really great comparison video. And base looks as sad as when they forget to include ketchup in my cheeseburger. I don't mind it's small, but they really could have added some texture or decals or even painted the figure. I mean, this is my first time buying a Knead figure. I really don't think they should do this to us. Also with rigging, by the way, rigging refers to the armament in the form of ships surrounding the character. So to make the rigging float, unfortunately Alter and Knead has to use these metal stands. So far, most figures have 3 stands. We love your sword crispy or original. I guess the sword here looks as crispy as KFC's chicken. Paint job doesn't bleed over to the other sections, even though the metallic paint is not too shiny as compared to Alter. As long as there are tiny details, I think it's made good enough. The sash from the handle is painted with shades too, and oh yes, the hand is phenomenal. It has even fingernails too. The shoes actually shows the painting potential of Knead. It's really shiny, fairly impressive, but Knead has a style I want to talk about in a while. The stockings might be a tad too shiny, while the Alter girls have stocking closer to the texture of fabric. Actually, I like to take a different approach this video. I just want to talk about the good and bad of the figure. Firstly, the sculpt is perfect. Where matte paint is to be used, it's painted in a pretty premium fashion. The attention to detail here is also pretty adequate. So what I want to talk about is that Knead really likes to spray their figures with very obvious shades. The hair from purple to blue, the skin tone in various colors, and the clothes in various shades of their respective colors. The proportion of the figure pretty much follows the art direction of the game, and I'm impressed they even added tiny buckles. What I think can be improved with this figure is the bulging flash at the stockings. It could look more seamless. Where the clothing has pleats, they are obviously too thick. I like to call this the fondant effect. The translucent material on the hair looks pretty dope, I must say, but the opaque paint on it makes it a little confusing. At times it looks like the paint job is flawed. And lastly, the face grows on you, but it was a little further from what I expected with Dido in the game. But at least the whole figure, including the face, does look like the promotional pictures. I almost forgot to review the rigging. I put them side by side. I think looking at the Altus version for St. Louis, I can't help but think that the Knead version lacks at the texture department. I prefer the semi-shiny look from Alter, and I believe Alter has done a lot more detailed work to the figure. However, Knead isn't wrong too. I swear, I have never seen a battleship in my life that looks shiny. They all look matte. I don't think anyone in the right mind would want to bring a reflective ship into a battlefield and not be camouflaged by the seas. The details, on the other hand, are absolutely spot on. Oh yes, and if you look at this, the good part of this, and I must say it's way better than Altus, is that the rigging slants downwards. This allows you to view the full glory of the rigging. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much, but Dido, if you like the art direction of Knead, where they are very generous with shading, then this is a figure for you. 9 out of 10 this week with Dido. The only 1 point I take away is the face. I really was expecting more of this. This one, the one that is in the game. I will probably also deduct 1 more point for that pathetic base. Really, there isn't any excuse to make us such a base. I will consider that a really rude gesture to us collectors. I want to say that Dido is going to sit very well with the other ship goals, and if you like this style of painting, I think Dido is probably a great buy. Definitely not a must buy, but if you're like me, you have Dido as a ship in the game, and if you like her, definitely get it. And this is all for the week. Making figure unboxing videos have been a really enjoyable experience for me. If you like to watch one every week, hit the subscribe and notification bell icon. We really appreciate your patronage, and I really look forward to when I can bring you guys the next video. I will see you soon, and at the meantime, do leave a comment and let me know what kind of figures you're looking forward to. See you and take care.